We're over here at a Christmas party in San Diego at Don Kline's house, hanging out with several automotive legends such as Pete Aardema, Larry Hofer, Lance Schmidt, Steve Williams, and Neal Bradly are just a few to mention. You're going to get to see and hear some pretty cool underhood conversations, such as this 1969 Camaro Z28, which is a pretty cool car, and you're going to hear from Pete Aardema and his daily driver, a 1934 Ford that he adapted a set of 928 Porsche cylinder heads onto a big block Chevy. Listen in, this is pretty cool stuff.
I like that custom intake, huh?
How the hell did you get the heads out of the big block?
There's like no space.
I just
for
re-drilled
anything
it.
else.
Yeah,
We
you just
drilled
redrilled
the
it.
deck.
No space for anything else in there.
No. I guess it. How much off was the Boris pacing? Only 40,000. 30,000.
So you have to recut the heads up top in the
No,
chambers?
I ordered the block, and they moved them in a little bit.
Oh, I see, okay.
And then he put the Porsche bolt pattern
So it's a steel block or
in.
aluminum?
Aluminum.
With sleeves?
Yeah.
Very nice.
It's really very nice.
Thank you very much.
I like the color of all this.
They got a
Yeah,
Corvette
really.
6-speed transaxle in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And then the body, to get the Corvette in it, when I bought these quarter panels, they made them an inch and a half wider here than stock. It's a kit car, but it's all metal.
Yep.
So the whole car is 3 inches wider and 3 inches longer, because I got the stock torque tube in it.
Okay.
And I couldn't get in there with the way it was, and I didn't want to shorten the tube, so the fenders and the running boards are lengthened an inch and a half each.
God,
Right there, to make the
this is a one-time puzzle.
yeah. The Corvette 6-speed is really neat. You know, it's all in the back.
Right.
It's been around for a
So
while,
it really reminds you of the one-off.
15
Yeah.
years old.
So 15 years ago you built it?
Well, yeah.
I remember seeing it at the ends of the
20 years ago.
20 years. So you did the motor first though, right?
I found the gasket, the head gasket in the wrecking yard. And I laid it on a big block. It's so close. Then Nick Aries was building blocks.
Uh-huh.
So he built me the block. And then a guy told me about the Corvette transaxle for $2,500. Everything from the tires to the engine to the block. So now I had the engine, the rear end, and Steve's Auto Restoration makes this body, reproduces this body.
So it's a steel body, right?
It's a steel body.
Yeah.
The quarters, the doors, and the cowl, and then all this.
Okay.
So it's only a truck, you know, it's a pickup load apart.
So it's a Porsche 928 cylinder heads.
Yeah. Twin cam, 4 valves.
four valves.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And you built a few of these though, right? And sold them to
Oh,
folks?
this is the
too?
only one I built.
Oh, so, but what about the motor configuration? Did you do a couple of those motors or just
No,
this one?
no.
This is it. Oh, okay.
Well, I put the Subaru heads on the Monterey,
Oh, the Subaru heads. Okay.
and we put the Nissan heads on the, on the V8.
Pete, what year did you build this?
About 20 years ago.
20 years ago? Okay.
I didn't think it was that long. The fire was 15 years ago.
No, I didn't fix it yet. Yeah, I'm lucky that's all that happened to it. Yeah, I'm lucky that 10-inch drop.
Pretty insane, isn't it?
Oh, they're all gone, huh? Yeah. Yeah. I told you.
Oh, this is Pete's signature here is the overhead cam stuff and the timing belts.
We make those little tunic-inch little.
Pretty interesting.
Amazing, put Porsche heads on a Chevrolet.
There you go.
You just don't find that. You
just don't right.
find that.
I know, and it's on the thermostat.
And that's correct.
That's awesome. So whose is this?
You want the air cleaner off?
It's Calvin's.
Calvin. Oh, this is yours, Calvin?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. It's Calvin King, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell us about
He's
this.
the
What do we
king.
got here?
Well, it's a car I owned years ago, 37 years ago. I'd restored it at that point in time. I originally had a car when I was a kid, and exactly like this,
Brand new.
brand new. Took a honeymoon in it.
And it's
drove it
got
to
heavy
Canada.
duty braking on it. See the extra little reservoir, the little check valve back there? That's the heavy
Yeah,
duty braking.
yeah. It has quicker steering on it than a normal Camaro.
Oh, it's got fast steering.
Yeah. Anyway, I
Look at those
I had
carburetors.
went in the Army, so I had to sell my car. And then 37 years ago, whatever, I bought one identical code combination, color combination, and then I restored it. Then I had a neighbor who had a Corvette, and I liked his Corvette. He liked this Camaro. So we swapped. Yeah, pop that
So
off.
you
there.
swap.
So we
So this
swapped.
is an authentic Z28. This isn't a clone or anything.
No, no clone.
All right, so this is a real deal.
Yeah, yeah. The
Now
real deal.
there is the work of art. There it is. the
Virgin.
Z28.
Oh, now that's a unique combination right there, right? I mean,
Yeah,
that's
it's,
not a.
What size
That's a
is
factory
Calvin?
option.
That's
It's
unobtainium.
an over-the-counter option.
Over the counter option.
Probably 600s.
Along with the headers, actually. They didn't come on the car.
They're
You had to put
600
them on
and
yourself.
smaller. You can see the boosters.
And so he had.
Look at this.
He bought these
They're
carburetors.
original carburetors. They got no holes drilled in here for choke plates. They never had choke plates in it.
Really?
See that?
So this never had choke.
See that right there? No holes. No holes. So these are original for a
And
car
they got
like
the straight
this.
leg boosters on them, so it's like a 600 probably. What does it say here? List number.
Fuck, I don't know. My eyes are too bad.
Now, who makes that? Who makes that intake? Is that a GM?
Chevy.
The GM.
So it is a
Snowflakes
GM
right there?
intake. That's what I thought.
What
See that
is,
right there?
So when you're saying over the counter option, so this is a
This
a
is like
GM factory
$15,000.
option.
$1,000.
You had to
$10,000
buy
to
it.
$15,000 just for that intake.
just for that intake.
You couldn't buy it with a car already on the car. You had to install that yourself,
But this was sold as a GM option. You could
Exactly.
buy this and then
along with the headers.
upgrade your vehicle. So
Yeah.
this would.
Yeah,
Wow.
This is unobtainium. You can't get it.
it is a little on the rare.
A lot under.
See, another thing. This coil bracket right there.
D28. That's
See it
for
right there?
D28.
Where do you find a coil bracket that lays a coil down like that?
The smoky unit really kicked them up a notch.
So did you do all the paint and body restoration?
Yeah,
on it
well, a
too?
friend actually did the paint. His name was Tom Taylor. He lived here in El Cajon, and he was quite a
They
famous
called him
guy.
hands. He had a big
He had
fucking
great big hands, looked like baseball mitts.
Tom Taylor.
Tom Taylor.
So he was a renowned auto body painter.
he's
Whenever
passed-
anybody says Tom Taylor, they go like this.
I know.
Hands.
You shake his hand, you couldn't even.
He was actually an artist. He did more artwork on cars
Okay.
and artwork on anything. But he actually painted the whole car for me because
Wow.
we were friendly and everything.
Yeah, it's
And this
flawless.
is the original paint from 30 some years ago.
Wow. So this was done. This was restored 30 years ago. Beautiful.
It's like Brad says, you know.
Yeah.
You just rub it out.
I think it sounds a little low-key.
Super farmer.
Oh, this is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool, though. That's good stuff.
I just got here.
Is this thing gonna stay on the hill, or do we got to get you a block?
I don't know.
There's some wood down there. You want me to grab that 4x4? Well, this is a cool little beast here.
This has got a NASCAR chassis under a body.
Really?
It's a real race car with somebody's body stuck on top of it.
Well, that's pretty cool. I saw you had all the proper.
Everybody turned around.
Holy shit!
Hey,
368 Chevy or
1999 NASCAR Truck Series.
so it's a Yates motor, right?
No, this is just a
Actually lives.
junkyard thing I put together.
Oh, that's a cool junkyard thing.
But you stuck an old body on it.
They've
I
got
put the 71 Chevy on. It was a Ford F-150 when I found it. It was a Ford one. Yeah, 99 F-150. They had a lot of fiberglass on them. So I bought a patina's Chevy
You were there.
C20, put it on non-op, and then put the body on the chassis, and then took it off non-op.
That's pretty cool. What was your name again?
Lance.
Lance. I'm Greg. Pleased to meet you. You're okay if I film it?
Oh, sure.
It'll end up on YouTube. Is that all right?
All right.
All right. What's your last name, Lance?
Smith.
Smith. All right.
Tough one.
And Steve always.
All right. Yeah, that is hard.
So, I had
So
to-
it's an actual Truck Series NASCAR chassis.
yeah.
And,
Yeah, it ran
and
up
block
until,
and
it ran up
drivetrain?
until 2004,
I know, we were out looking.
and then they parked it, and it got beat up. And I bought it from the Donahue brothers, the chassis. They had it out here in El Cajon. $1,500 for the chassis, and,
Wow.
and paid $2,800 for the C20 that I cut up.
It's pretty cool. Well, it did sound pretty.
It's nasty, yeah.
Pretty nice
it's,
sounding.
it's probably about 500 horse. So.
Wow.
Good. That's enough to
Still
consider.
runs, just squeaks in on pump gas, so it's okay.
What trans?
It's got a Super T10 in it.
Oh wow.
How's the gearing in the rear?
It's got a 355 9-inch in it with a 355.
About 7,500 RPM engine.
I wouldn't run that. I run it.
I like the Molotov cocktail part on it right here.
Yeah.
I was just trying to do the math. 350 gears, 27-inch tall tire, 6,000 RPM. It's good for 140.
I like it, man. That alternator belt will never slip.
Yeah.
Was it a cog belt?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's all dry sump. And fuel cell dry sump.
Is it stock block or is it a good block?
Oh, it's something I bought. I bought it on.
Look at all the braces.
That was local. It was $1,500.
Cool.
It was a fresh.
Oh, you don't know him.
Spec engine.
I don't know.
I do.
Okay.
It's a wonder he didn't have a rat rod that he drive.
Yeah, it's because he's like, I used to make it at 125 in the Trans
pump down there, that's pretty cool.
The whole way. So I got pissed. I set the cruise control to 125. Tired of listening to
Look at that.
Yeah. Comes up and goes, "Oh, fast you go." And I go,
Nah, ask him.
"You're doing 100 I go, "You're not gonna raise up for that." He goes, "Yes, I am."
Yeah, that truck, we had a little show over at the
shop over in Santee, and he showed up. We have a little car show out front. He showed up.
I heard that 15 over could be jail.
Yeah, well, fairly 104. I guess you got to 115 or something. 105.
Hey, huh? So, this guy here has 2 McLarens in his shop.
All right, we're here with Larry and Neal Bradly, right?
Yep.
So can you tell us what you got here?
1930 Model A 5-window coupe, converted into a pickup.
And his dad built the best cars ever. Just thought I'd toss that in.
And your dad is?
Brad Bradley.
Okay. So that's a name that resonates in the automotive culture, I guess.
Now look at the fuel lines.
I like that.
See
I saw
those
that.
anymore.
Found it at Speedway, and then I built the jig with him.
So you did know that? That's cool.
Yeah, I took some 5/16 like tranny line, and then I made a jig.
That's pretty cool.
I wanted them to cut it in half so I could put them in the other ones.
Pull them back out. Cool. That's a really good idea.
Really nice.
Still like your Corvette sign. Do you want to show it?
Thank you.
Wait. Turn around and take a shot of the Corvette sign.
Let's open it up a little bit for the old thing.
Oh, okay.
All right.
He wants that. He'll want that part.
Who's missing the little
We're a bunch of old men. That's all we can do.
That's why I like big blocks.
and even bigger.
Bradley built. That's pretty cool. That's awesome, man.
What happened to the back?
What?
Where's the Corvette?
Stuck on a lift down in Yuma.
Got dry rot on your tires. Oh, man. You're not driving it enough.
They don't even have 500 miles.
Bye.
You still running points in that thing?
No, it's got an electronic engine.
Oh, it does? Okay, I saw a little window there. That's cool, though.
Actually sponsored by Petronics. They gave me all the equipment.
You're sponsored by Petronics?
Yeah, Petronics
okay.
and Patriot, who did the headers and stuff. We built the headers, but
okay.
They gave us all the kit and stuff, so they sponsored the car. I was in.
You built the headers, Neal?
Yeah, my dad and I built the headers.
Really?
Yeah, we made them equal length because on a small block Chevy they're kicked back a little bit, so we built them equal length so that they would match.
Then I figured out things cool off a little bit.
Instead of one speed kick back.
No, in fact, I'd seen Marla at Thanksgiving week. She was asking me to